continued. Like if I wore like a Free Tibet shirt like this one, like here I'll show you. I got this at the diamond shop, by the way, Free Tibet. Like if I wore a Free Tibet shirt, like would it be the same thing if I was in China? Would it be the same shit if I was in China? Like it's just like why does everyone care? Like I'm not asking you for a blowjob, dude. Like you know what? I do remember with some girls that said like get out of here, and I was like I'm not asking you for a blowjob, dude. I'm just walking around in town with this T-shirt on. Like you don't. I don't know why. What triggers you so much about like people that look famous and that are people that are actually accomplishing their dreams and like actively like doing things that are like dream worthy? What triggers these people so much? And you gotta wonder like honestly I understand the whole debacle of like Taylor Swift. Like my debacle is not that like I love her music in the sense that she's doing what she needed to do, and she's achieving her dreams. All her dreams, she's doing them. Like whatever you say about her music is hearsay. Like even Backstreet Boys, I'm like I admire them for achieving their dreams. For achieving their dreams. Like if they want to make bad music, they're doing it and they're making money off of it because someone's buying it. A lot of people are buying it, and not just a lot of people. Like half the world, half the world has bought these stupid ass CDs. And like I don't say it's bad. I don't. It's if you want to take over the world, take over the world. But like who cares? But like I'm not gonna listen to it because I don't want to. I don't want to listen to this shit. But like I respect the hustle. You gotta respect the hustle a little bit. Like you just gotta respect the hustle because like these Backstreet Boys are going on tour and they're fucking all these girls. Granted, there's a lot of prepubescent girls there, which kind of sucks for these guys. But there's some mobs over there. There's some mobs taking these girls over there, and they're like, so they're reaping the benefits. And there's some older women, some older girls too that are of age that are just coming to the show to be like, look, I have no dignity left. I don't mean it like that. I mean there's people of age at the show. I'm assuming I never been to the show, but you know what I mean. It's just like why is everyone so mean to people like us? Why like honestly like I'll be honest, like I would date Taylor Swift and I would listen to all her music if she dated me. Like I would actually enjoy listening to her music, and I would actually like try to do like a duet with her. But like because I'm just joking I'm not always serious because it's so hard to be serious all the time because like you don't have a sense of humor that like then like you don't really you can't take the shit that people give you, and especially like if you're being harassed because you're achieving your dreams, you just have to have a little humor about it. This is what like Taylor Swift is going to someone asked Taylor Swift to come to my prom and play. Why the fuck do you think Taylor Swift is coming to your prom to play at your prom? What kind of balls do you have to do that, to ask? And she goes, the thing, she always goes to these stupid ass events. And like she probably has the most fun too. It's just like, they ask me, I'm having out with these high schoolers. Some of them are legal too. It's just like, why don't I just hang out with these guys? Like, so these guys are kind of, they're not, it's not like they're not cool or anything, but just, they're asking me to go to the show, to give a show, and like, it's late. But they're asking me to they're asking me to go to do a show for them. And like, why wouldn't I do a show? It's just like, why wouldn't I? Like, don't say no. Don't say no to people. If you have an opportunity, don't say no. Especially when you're just starting out. Like if you're starting out, Taylor Swift is not starting out. She's like super famous. But if you're just starting out and like someone like asks you to play to play in the park for them, like even if it's just one person, one other person, you and the other person, don't say no. Honestly, maybe he or she's asking you to play a show, unless they're gonna like anyways, unless they're gonna harass you, that's fine. Don't go. But like if someone's actually asking you and to play a show with just one on one, just with one other person, go to the show. Play the show. You can actually say like, yeah, I played a show there. I played a show at the park. I played a show at the park with one raging fan, and like trust me, it'll make you feel so good that someone asks you to play for them. Because I've been asked a lot for like play me a song, and like it's kind of cool because you never know what you're doing anyways. Because like even if you're not appreciated, um you played a show for them, and like and if there's no loss because you at least you're practicing, and play your songs out loud. If you're driving, play your song. That's a hustle right there. Like sometimes I'm like I hear these songs out and coming from someone's car, and I'm just like, oh, this guy's probably listening to his own song. And I'm like, I feel it. And it's actually not even that bad. And sometimes it's really good. Sometimes these songs are really good, and I'm just like, oh, I feel the hustle. Sometimes I'm like, I feel the hustle over there. Like, why would I want to hear a song that like I hear all the time on the radio at home? I don't listen to radio, but like satellite radio. Why would I want to hear a song that I can iTunes all the time? Maybe they are on iTunes, but like, why would I want to hear shit like that? Like every waking minute. I want to discover things. I want to discover weird music. I want to discover unsigned artists. I want to discover artists that are just so weird. They walk around like space, like literally spacesuits in public, and you just want to say like, hey, are we? You want to say like, did you just make just was this? Are you from Mars? Like, are we in Mars now? Is it you that's an alien, or am I the alien? Like, did I just make it to the wrong stop on the subway? This is not Lorimer anymore? This is completely like Jupiter now. Is this the wrong stop for me? And you're here to greet me and say like, do you want me to take you to the leader? And I'm just like, yeah, take me to the fucking leader. Why do I want to talk to you, to your worthless? But like honestly, he's a cool guy if he's wearing a spacesuit. So or her, if she's wearing a spacesuit, like why wouldn't I be like, yeah, take me to your leader, dude. Come on, let's let's do brunch or something. Let's get some mimosas or something. Let's get some mimosas with this leader of yours. Like maybe she's a hot girl, and I'm just or a hot guy for you girls or gay guys or whatever. Like maybe she's like a hot girl, and I'm just like, yeah, I want to meet you. I want to meet you. And like so, basically, I got I got the difficult life in high school too, because like everyone, like I tried to say hi to all these cute girls. I don't even remember their names, but that's not intentional. Trust me, it's not intentional. And like I did, there was this one girl, Melissa Gurney, and I was so obsessed about her, and like I always used to remember her talking about Alanis Morissette, and you know what she's doing now? The thing is, I was so obsessed with her, and part of it was just her personality. Part of it was just her personality because she was. I feel like she was kind of like taunting me by like saying all these weird things in front of me. She was just like, "Hey, like I'm cute and funny and smart," and like I thought she was like just haunting me. I felt like she was just haunting me, and like, why wouldn't you want this like cute, adorable little girl to like haunt you and just say like, yeah, I'm like, and like you are, and I was so like awkward. I was so awkward, but I was also like one of the coolest kids in in the school, in the class and in the school. It's so weird because like when you're so awkward with around these girls, but you're like actually pretty cool, and like so you wonder like why you can't say anything to her because you have no words yet because like you don't really go out too much because you're always like in your house like doing Jehovah Witness like studying and like it. Honestly, I don't regret doing Jehovah Witness Bible study, because like my handle of the English language was like it's like, really you learn about the Bible one, and like whatever you say about the Bible is fine. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's not that I don't give a fuck. It's just like it's a book. You don't like the book, ban it or burn it. It's the same thing with the Muslim books and like the book and like the Hindu books. But anyways, like you learn a lot from Jehovah Witnesses. Like If you like, I'm contemplating whether or not to give my children Jehovah's Witness Bible studies, but I kind of don't want that dogma. But like, but it's like if you give them the chance to study with them, they do like give you a weird dogma, but like they are helping the child, like they are giving them some stories, and like they're very like they have like a certain agenda, but you still learn a lot. You still learn a lot, and like you could always like reprogram your children after the class and say like, this is not actually what I feel, and like I feel this, or I believe this, or I've read this after the study, and so they're not brainwashed. And like, kids are smart. They're not going to be brainwashed forever. I mean, they hear something, they're like, if they really read it somewhere, then it's just like they'll believe it. Sometimes they'll believe it because it's a book. But like, if it's not like an official book, they'll be like spectacle. I mean, skeptical. So they'll be skeptical. So it's just like there's no way that people actually do believe it 100%. That's the thing, because they all know that the Bible is a little altered, and who knows where else it's altered. But these sacred texts shouldn't be altered, I don't think. But I respect everything. I mean, I respect it to a point. That's the thing. But I do acknowledge the fact that I learned a lot from these studies. Like I learned a lot of English. And anyway, going back to who cares about this? Anyways, Melissa Rinaldi was like one of my favorite girls to just hang out looking at. In my class, like I would always be like, "Whoa, this girl's like so cute. Like why?" And like why am I so attracted to this girl? Because it's like I mean I know why I was attracted to her, but like why am I so attracted to this girl and like not like saying anything to her? And one time I walked up to her. No, no, no. I think it was like one time. I know, yeah, it was. I'll tell you the story. One time I walked up to Miss Melissa Rinaldi, and like I was gonna say something, and like I couldn't say one single thing to her. I walked up to her and I was like that. There's not even a sound, like a little sound came out. And I was like, and I wanted to say like, "Hi, how are you?" Like I appreciate your beauty or something weird like that, because I'm weird. And like, but like nothing came out. It's like that Moldy Peaches song where it's like nothing came out. Like I just want to hold hands with you, but like nothing came out. That's what it was. Like now I can say anything because I feel like I'm like really cocky now and obnoxious. But like, before I couldn't say one single fucking thing to her or any of the girls. Like there was this one blonde girl too, really long hair, and I told her one day, I'm like, "You look really beautiful," because she was looking in her mirror. I don't know if she had like a pocket mirror or something, or looking at the mirror and like fixing her hair and looking at the like a glass. And I was like, "Don't worry, you look great." And I don't know how I could like stomach, how I could like I could like ask God to like be able let me be able to say that to her. But I did say it to her, and she's like, "Oh, thank you." But I wanted to say after, I was like, "Yeah, but you're gonna walk away now." But now you're gonna walk away, and I'm just like, "That's not what I want. I just want to talk to you more." And she's like, "Oh, thank you. That's it. That's all you have to say, huh? It's just that, right? Just just you're beautiful. That's all." So I guess I'll be leaving then. I guess I'll leave. I guess I'll carry my bags to home ec or something. No, I don't know. It's a weird class. I mean, I don't know. But it's so fucked up because I wanted to date all these girls in high school, but I never did. I don't think I dated one girl in high school until I left the country. It was like once you leave the country, you feel comfortable with like being an asshole and like being weird, because like no one knows you, and you know you're gonna come back to the old country, to your old country, so you can just say whatever you want. You can basically say, you can basically be yourself for the first time. This is why I like private school and like all these other weird schools, because for kids. I'll tell you one thing, like something serious. Like, I like private schools and like weird schools for kids because they get a chance to be themselves finally. That's the thing. This is what I mean. Like, kids actually get a chance to be themselves for the first time in their lives because they're not with their friends. that are influencing them to do something else that they're not wanting to do, and they're the new kid for the first time. They're the new kid, so basically, either they're alone all the time and they get to think about who they want to be, and so they think about it, and then eventually they become it, and then they're like, what? And then when they come back, if their parents weren't with them, they like the parents say, "Wow, he or she changed so much. You know, she actually is doing art now, or she's like, she wants to start a business, or she wants to like make music now." And like, and you never, obviously they're parents, so they know kind of like, they know that either they bought them art supplies or a guitar or a piano, but like I like these private schools, and even military schools is like, you get to like learn about yourself as a kid, and like you get to like study new people, and like you're the new kid all the time when you move around to schools, and like everyone complains about being the new kid when they're young, but like if you're still complaining about being the new kid and you're like 35 years old, for fuck's sake, man, grow up. Like what are you're definitely not a 90s kid because you're a little faggot. Like, Jesus Christ, like, oh my God, like, Jesus, oh God, I hate that shit. I'm like, you stop, just grow up, dude. Come on. If you were beat as a kid and you're still talking, there's nothing you're still talking about. I understand if you're talking about it and trying to get over it, that's fine. But like, everyone was beat as a kid, really. And like, I understand, like, you have like this, not, I mean, most people hopefully are over this because it's like it happened. And like, if you're still a kid and you're getting beat, hey, like, deal with it. Deal with it, guys. Come on. They don't want you to either be getting beat or going to jail. Like, what do you want to choose? Like, yeah, I think one beating is gonna help. I mean, not oh, I mean, look, some people some people take it too far. Like, you get a chancla, like a little, like a sandal. You get a sandal out, and you're like, oh God, run for the hills. You remember that, guys? You get a chancla, and they throw it at you, and it's just like, and then your mom says, "Pick it up, give it to me again." She says, "Pick that up," and the thing is, you don't want to pick it up, but you actually do pick it, because like basically you have nowhere else to live. You have nowhere. You really, you really, you realize you have nowhere else to live, so it's like it's either like foster home or like this chancla again. So you pass her the chancla and she slaps you with it, and then you're like, oh, thanks, mom. In a sense, you go home, you go outside. You can't even go outside after that because they punish you again. But like they're just trying to help you guys. They're trying to help you, and like people that are abusive to kids, that's different. Like don't abuse kids, dude. But I understand like if you're, that's different. Like I'm not talking about that because that's stupid. But like I understand if like your kid is just like not listening, and just like you don't know what to do with this kid. Maybe this kid does have like mental problems like ADHD and stuff like that, and you find out later, and you're like, oops. You're like, oops, I didn't know. Sorry, guy. Sorry, kid. Sorry, girl. And you're just like, I'm sorry. My bad. But like, it's like a hard lesson to learn because it was like in the 90s, you didn't know that. Though, but now they're like, maybe he has ADHD. You don't have to beat the shit out of him every day. You don't, he's probably not studying because he doesn't understand these things. Or maybe he's dyslexic, which is a real thing. It's honestly a real thing. You can actually cure dyslexia. So then you just try harder. That's why you have to go to school, guys, every day. That's why you have to go to school because like so they can figure out if you have dyslexia and it's not just that you're retarded. Like if you can't read at 13, you probably have dyslexia, guys, unless you're blind. But then if you're blind and you don't have dyslexia, you can still read Braille, dude. So yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, that's what it is, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, and I don't want you guys watching me smoke. I'm just kidding. I don't care, but I'm gonna go.